Hello, Creatively Lisa Marie back again for another video. I am here to do an updated 2022 planner lineup video. I am using some of the same planners as the first video, and in the same way, but some of them I've switched out, some of them I'm using differently. So I figured it would just be easier to just do a walkthrough of everything, because I think I forgot to mention some things in the first video of how I was using them. And I don't know what the count is exactly at the moment. I'm going to have to figure that out as I go through, but I'm pretty sure I have at least over 13 planners. It might be like 15 or 16, but I'm not using all of these planners every day. They have like certain functions, and it's easier for me to have them separated because I need to have room to write stuff. And I've noticed with a lot of the planning I started doing since December 2020 when I got into planning is that I don't have enough room in everything I've tried to use for stuff that I've been writing and tracking and planning. So I'm still figuring it all out, and it's all really exciting. I love the process. I love changing things up. I love variety and colors, but then sometimes I like neutral, and I just like to do what I feel like doing in the moment, because that's where my inspiration comes from, is how I'm feeling at any given day or time. Sometimes it depends on the weather, or it depends on my cycle, my monthly cycle, or how much sleep I've had. And sometimes I have more energy than other days, like we all do. So I'm not trying to figure everything out 100%. I'm not trying to have all the answers. I don't need all the answers to do what I need to do, and I'm having a blast doing all of this and going on this journey and seeing other people's journeys and participating and just jumping right in head first. And that's what this is going to be. So you can't see it, but I actually have 4 different stacks of planners here piled up, and I think I'm going to start with a couple of the ones that I'm not sure if I'm going to be using them or specifically how. And some of this stuff might change throughout the year. Well, I'm sure it will. And I was going to do quarterly updates of changes I make and what's working for me and reviews and whatnot, just to give you all an idea of what I'm doing, how and why, and maybe it'll help you too. Okay, I'm gonna start with the ones that I might not be using and can be, and also the ones, I'm trying to move a pile of these without spilling it, and I'm not able to lift it up for some reason. One of these stacks is like, well, 2 of these stacks are really heavy. Anyway, so, okay, this one I am currently using, and I thought I was going to keep using till it was done, but I realized I just don't have enough room in it to write. I keep filling up a lot of the space. Like, let me show you one that I don't have to write a lot on the weekend, but look at all this for just a week. And I'm like squeezing stuff in, and I can't read my writing sometimes because I'm like writing on top of my writing, and it's just like I don't even have enough room for everything that I'm tracking. And like, look at this. This is just, so this is completely functional, by the way. The only stickers I have in here are a name sticker and a couple of stickers I get from Plenithing. She includes them in her deliveries. So anyway, long story short, I don't want this video to be too long. I'm actually upgrading that Today planner, and I'm gonna change it to this instead. I actually just got this in the mail today. I want stuff out of frame so you can only see this, but I don't have enough room for, okay, hold on. There we go. All right, so my camera's all off for some reason. Okay, so I'm upgrading that Skinny Classic to a Happy Planner Classic. This planner is gorgeous. I wanted it since I first saw it, but I was like, I don't really know that I need it, and I didn't want to buy it just to buy it. But then I realized that I had to upgrade that Skinny Classic. So I call it my new releases tracker. I do track a lot of information, and I actually did a flip through and walkthrough of how I use it already. That video is on my YouTube channel. I believe it was the second video I created. So you could go back and check that out, and I will also be doing an update of this one and show you all how I'm using it as much as I can. I'm going to link all of the shops that I use their name stickers. I have 3 of them, 3 different shops. This is from the Martinez Sticker Company. I love all my lettered names, and I think this one looked really good with this font. I was thinking of maybe doing something else to this page, but I think I might just leave it because it's so clean and crisp. And I don't necessarily have to do a whole walkthrough, but the perpetual calendar, because I didn't have this in the Skinny Classic, this is going to be one of the places that I'm tracking giveaways that I enter and that I follow, and like the day I enter it, and if I have room, the day that it will be announced. But sometimes I don't have enough room in here for that either. And then this currently page is a lot bigger than the Skinny Classic. So I'm going to be using this in multiple ways, which I'll show you guys later. I'll be using the monthly, got this big monthly now, so I'll be using that in multiple ways. And then it's a horizontal layout, which I'm super excited about because I'm going to have so much more room now. Which means I will be decorating some, so I'll share that as well. And I plan to do some plan with me videos of how I decorate this and use it. But I'm actually going to be doing it in a different way that I don't know if you've all seen before. So stay tuned, because not sure what people think about it. I mean, I like the idea, so I'm okay with it, and I think it's interesting and different, so hopefully y'all will enjoy it and check it out. So Live in Full Color will be my new releases tracker. It's more than that, but I'm just calling it that because it's easier to just call it something. All right, this was sent to me, which I really appreciate, and it's gorgeous. I mean, really nice. This vellum, even on the top page here, is super pretty, and this is super pretty. I don't, this is one of the ones where I'm not sure if I will use it like all the way through. I don't think it's a full year's worth, and it's only one-sided. Nice thing is it's perforated, so I can actually take it out. So I was planning on trying to use this as a meal planner. I don't know if there's enough room for food log. I think I'm gonna have to do the food log in my wellness planner, but I could definitely use it as a meal planner. There's room for that. And then I can put notes down here in the smaller box of things I need to buy. So when I make my grocery list, I can just go back through here and see what I need to add to the list based off of meal planning. I don't want to go too quick, but like I said, I don't want this video to be too long. Okay, so these next 3 are actually ones that I, won't be using every day, but I'm going to use them as much as I can, as time allows and as much as I need to. I hope to be using this one quite a bit, and I plan to be decorating this one. This is the big Love for Letters planner. I actually added in, I need to add one from According to Allie. This is from the Martinez Sticker Company. This is from Karina Loves to Plan. I'm going to try and letter my name in the same way that they did. I thought that'd be pretty cool. And now I have According to Allie. Hers are all pretty big, but whatever small one she has, I'm going to put right here and try and letter, which I thought would be pretty cool. So I could letter it at the beginning of the year and then see how I do at the end of the year. I'm super excited about this one. It's got deluxe metal discs. This planner, I have the one from last year, the Love Letters, and I love it. It's gorgeous. And I'm going to find a couple of different love lettering challenges that are out there, or just lettering challenges. I'll probably do 2 or 3 different ones because I like to use the monthly for a lettering challenge and the currently pages. I like to use everything. And like I said, I will be decorating in here as well. So stay tuned for Plan With Me's for that. And I This is my memory planner. So this one changed a little bit because I changed the cover from the first video, and the insides are pretty much the same. I put a bunch of different memory book inserts together, plus the memory planners. But I got extension packs and I combined 2 memory planners. I used deluxe black metal discs. I did a plan with me of this small shop series spread. I'm doing a small shop series in 2022. So there's a whole video about that if you want to check that out. But basically I'm going to be doing a plan with me for at least one small shop that I'm highlighting for every month of 2022. And then I'm also doing an interview with them as an Instagram live to follow the plan with me. Not necessarily on the same day, but in the same month. If it ends up being big enough and gets bigger, you know, I'll add more small shops throughout the year for a given month. But my plan was to like put the small shop here once it's done and like one of their stickers. And I was going to actually go through this memory planner and do a page about the plan with me in the interview. So I have a whole page dedicated to the small shop series, and then do a flip through of it when I'm done. I will use obviously all these other pages for other memory things, but I was going to use at least one section for the small shop series in 2022. And I've never done a memory planner. I haven't done a lot of this stuff before, so it's all pretty new. This one is, I don't know that I'm going to change this one up too much. I have this on deluxe expander disc, the teal bluish ones, and I have it in a deluxe cover, Just Do Your Thing. This is a cover from a monthly planner, which I'm actually going to be adding in the now outdated monthly sections to this, because this is actually I can't I have a lot of tabs here. So this is a workbook planner I put together for Wild University and clubs I'm in and any kind of learning or courses that I'm doing. These are all printouts from that. I have a lot in here and I'm going to be adding in the monthlies, the monthly calendars, because I'm going to be, and even maybe some of the monthly pages, because I'm going to be listing out dates on the monthly calendar that I can catch up with classes from Wild University and other classes I'm in. I'm doing a lot of different courses and training and learning. So this is, I guess, like a learning personal growth planner is what I'll call it. I'll show you more of that. Oh, I'm going to do a walkthrough of that. I'm going to do an actual video dedicated specifically to that. All right, these two are actually in conjunction kind of with each other. So this is a socials media planner. That's what I'm calling it. This is a social media content planner, which is for me, based off of the social media stuff that I create. This is social media for things I'm participating in, all the groups. I'm in a lot of groups, y'all. Like, I've dipped my toes in a lot of different things. Hold on, I'm getting some coffee. So this planner has been all functional so far. Ooh, look at that. So pretty. Oh, you know what? I didn't... So far, almost everything I've shown you is Happy Planner. This is from Erin Condren, and like I said, this was sent to me. Weekly schedule pad that I'm going to use as a meal planner. But yeah, so far everything I've shown you is Happy Planner. So this is also Erin Condren. I was obsessed with the floral line as soon as I saw it, and I paid extra for the rose gold coil upgrade, and then I added Always Growing to the cover, and this is the back cover. I showed this in the other planner lineup video. the person who sent me this name sticker didn't include my whole name. They just put Lisa. So I might cover that up, or I might just write in Marie, or just leave it. A lot of people call me Lisa. So this is what I'm calling a socials media planner, because it's for it's for all the groups that I'm socially involved in, which there's a lot. So I didn't get it in time to fill out September, but this is just an example. So I'll do a walkthrough of how I use this as well. And I've already written in it in February, but I plan to start doing plan with me's, or sorry, I already wrote in it for January, but I plan to do some plan with me's in it in February. This is this week, so I got more to write in. This is one of the ones that I'm not in every single day, but I update it. Hold on, I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. The dogs were barking because they had to go outside to go pee pee poo poo. So don't have everything written down in there yet, but I'm trying out different pens. That's why it looks like this. But this is just like an example. Oh, so I write down, and I actually need to upgrade this one because I just don't have enough room. I might need to move to a big planner for this, but I wanted to finish this one even though it goes through the end of next year. So this one I might end up having to redate, but I feel like it might be kind of hard to redate because of the way it's set up. I'd have to cover up a lot. I'll have to see how it goes, but like, I mean, I have enough room for the day pretty much, but I don't have enough room to track. Oh, you know what? I'm an idiot. This is why I created 2 social media planners. So I will have enough room for all of this. I totally forgot. I'm just looking at something I've already done, so I totally forgot that this is going to now be in the other planner. But like, for example, I write down what I'm posting every day on Instagram and Facebook. I write down which planner I used, what the layout is, and whose stickers I used, or washi, or whatever else. I'm going to start putting down what pens I use and stuff like that. And then I do a tally at the end of the month to see how many stickers I used from how many different shops. And then I make a list of what posts had the most likes and a bunch of logistical stuff. I'm a numbers person. I work in finance, so I love numbers, and I love, learning things and tracking things and patterns. And so, like I said, this is all functional, but I hope to do some plan with me's in it, although I'm hoping there'll be more room in it to decorate it some, since I have this social media content planner. So I'm just gonna have to figure this out as I go. So this one would actually have this cover on the outside with the cross stitch quilt look, but it doesn't because it has like some damage to it. So I just flipped it, and I left this one on the back because this one was okay. So this is going to be my personal, this is not, there we go. I can't get these to sit in here right. Oh, by the way, these are from Shameless Stickers. These are jelly pouches. I've got them, I need to move this up. Maybe that'll work better. Hold on. I can't get this to, I'm using the wrong ones. Oh no, okay. Sorry, you guys are having to watch me go through the pains of figuring this stuff out. Okay, so these are jelly pouch. I just put these in. I found them. I've got to redo my whole space in here. My whole, it's like a design studio, craft room, like craft room / design studio / home office / home library, and I'm actually going to do a video of it and show you guys once I have it set up. And if I'm lucky, I can do it this weekend. Oh, actually, I'm getting a new desk for my birthday, so never mind, scratch that. I'm going to rearrange everything once I get my new desk. My birthday is January 21st, so once I get that in and get it set up and rearrange everything, then I'm going to do a video walkthrough of my whole office setup. Anyway, long story short, I keep finding new things to use, and I have these jelly pouches. I'll use them for stickers and various other things. I did a video of a flip through of this as well, but I've changed a couple things since that video. or move things around anyway. This is a dashboard from Live Love Posh. I absolutely love it. I'm obsessed with it. I'm going to get more of these. I mean, I have another one, but it's a different one, and you'll see that soon. But I want to get more of this design, and I'm going to get one that says Creatively Lisa Marie on it in this design because it's just beautiful. I added the sticker. I just thought it looked cool. Before I had a background from this, but I forgot that I could add in. I got this from Mojo Jojo Plans. I asked her to make this for me because I'm in her group, and it's a vision board for 2022. And how gorgeous is this with the colors I have in here? It's like, I have a lot of, it's mostly black and white, but I have teal in here. I got these teal blue metal discs on here. And then I have a teal bookmark from my friend Anna in here as well that she made for me, which is super cute. So I thought this would look really good, and it goes perfect with the dashboard, so I can see the dashboard. So this is all from Lights Planner Action, all of these inserts. This is a monthly section. I'm actually going to tape this onto here. This comes with the order, and this would be the 2022 at a glance. So this is going to be my social media content planner. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I was talking to my boyfriend about some stuff real quick, and while we were talking, I actually went ahead and taped this in. You always get one of these cards with the orders from Lights Planner Action, and it looks so good. Like, that looks way better than I expected. And I actually have a couple of the other cards that say different things, and I just realized that I can put them here. I can put one of them right here. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to go ahead and put one of them right there. I was going to decorate this with stickers, but I might as well use the Lights Planner Action cards, because I think I've got 3 or 4 different ones now, including this one. So that's pretty awesome. And so this is, you know, the monthly sections. I actually ordered this as one insert. And like I said, I did a walkthrough of this in detail, but I did move this around a little bit. So the monthly is in front. And I don't know, I don't have enough room here to write in what I was doing in the other social media planner I showed you. So I'm using this for something different. I'm just not sure yet. I'm going to do another walkthrough of this once I've started using it more. So I am going to be decorating this. My first time ever doing blackout inserts or doing any kind of blackout for planning. So I'm super excited about that. I got all different types of designs for the multiple months I'll be doing. So this is like a doodle one, and they all have different numbers. I show the numbers that I ordered in the walkthrough I did. If you want to look at that, check out that video. So there's going to be a bunch of different ways that I use these, which I'm super excited about. I've got some notes pages back here that I thought went really well. This is from a Stargazer accessory pack from way back when. It's got lined on one side and graph on the other. And then I really love this goals like dashboard from another accessory pack that I got. Hold the vision, trust the process. This world needs more of what you have. I think that's so, so true. And a great reminder. But how fun is this going to be for social media content? I'm super excited. Well, I'm excited about all my planners, but this one's going to be really, really awesome. And it's super pretty, and it makes me happy, which is the most important thing. All right, moving on. This is a new edition, and this will be changing. I'm looking for a daily planner to use. Right now I'm using daily planner stuff that I already have. I actually did a daily planner video the other day. If you want to go check that out, it's a flip through of some other daily planners that I have that I've used, and they're completely functional. This one is functional, and I'm able to decorate it because it's bigger than the other ones I did a flip through of. And I wasn't sure if I wanted to use this at all, but I love this snapping cover I got, and the deluxe metal discs, the copper ones. I didn't realize how many metal discs I'm using, which is awesome because I love, well, I love all discs, but the metal discs are really nice. So this is a daily planner. I got the butterfly one because I wanted the copper disc. So I'm using that cover because it goes so perfectly. This is my name from According to Allie. I thought it looked really cool. I actually had a different one under there that just had, it didn't have my full name that I received, so I covered it with a winter box sticker from Mojo Jojo Plans and then added the name from According to Allie, and I thought that looked pretty good. So this has, I'm going to do, actually, once I fill this out completely, I'm going to do a flip through of it, of all the daily pages that I've created. This is the one that I posted yesterday on social media that I filled out. This is the one I posted earlier today. I still need to fill it out. I've been so busy today, I haven't even had a chance to fill that out all the way. So I have, oh, there it is. I had decorated that one, but I haven't used it yet. I have the extension pack as well, which is actually gray pages. The sections are all gray. So it's neutral, but I don't really, I wish I had known, I guess I wasn't thinking about it, but I like this blue and this coral peach color better. So I wish the extension matched these so I could just add it. But what I'm going to do is, once I'm done with all these and do a flip through, I'm going to create a new daily planner with teal discs and a different cover. And then I'm going to put the extension pack daily pages in it since they're gray and white. So I thought that would look good with the teal discs. Or, no, yeah, I'll probably have to, I think I'll have enough teal discs to use it. I could do silver too, so I might alternate silver and teal. I'll just have to see, but that might change as the year progresses. Well, once I'm done with those pages, it will. Or I might find another daily planner that I want. Okay, so this one is, I have a flip through of this when I got it in the mail, so it doesn't have anything on it. But I did add these stickers from A Spoonful of Faith. They're gorgeous. They look so good on this planner. I also have another Jelly Pocket from Shameless Stickers, and this is a ruler from Planners Anonymous. This, oh, the name sticker is from Karina Loves to Plan, and this planner is from Tori Artiste Planners. This is the sticker that came with it. Not sure you can see her name, but I thought that was cool. I added it there because I thought it looked cute. And then I added another Jelly Pocket with some decorative stuff and post-its. And this has got post-its in it and a little decorative. So this planner is freaking gorgeous and makes me so happy, and there's so many different ways that I'm going to decorate it. I got, well, you'll have to see the flip through it. And if you look at my previous planner setup video, I walk through this a lot more. But basically, I'm going to be using this as a, it's very specific. So instead of, like I was saying, I don't have enough room for everything in just one planner or certain sections of a planner. So I am using this planner specifically as a mood tracker. But I'm aligning it with my, okay, so like a mood tracker aligned with my monthly cycle and the weather. So I'm going to be, and I'll do a walkthrough of this more. I do plan on decorating it, but I am going to, phases of the moon too. So I'll probably use this section for like moon changes throughout the year, like full moon and stuff like that, to see if that has anything to do with it. And then in here, I'm going to be listing like how I feel that day, if I had to take anything that day for pain, like pain level, and then the weather throughout the day. So this is going to be like a mood tracker / weather journal and different elements as I think of them. But, you know, also decorated as well. But that's my plan for this one, because I just love that it's full of color, and I was planning on using it as my full like wellness planner, but I don't know if I'd have enough room in here for everything. And it does, she added in the self-care section. So instead of using it as like a catch-all, I was like, okay, well, I need to use it for something wellness-like, since that's what I would put self-care with. And I also had this note section added in. So there's a bunch of different types of note pages back here. Lined and dot grid. And I did a, this is the last page, which I added a sticker that came with it. And I did a pen test also. And the pens all do really great in this one. This is a customized cover. And I am obsessed with black metal coil. I plan to do that a lot more in 2023 as well, and I will be getting this planner again. I already love it. I already know I'm going to want to use that again and again. Okay, this one is replacing my Colorful Florals big dashboard planner that I had in my first video. I just got this in the other day. It's the watercolor watercolor seasons of color. Gosh, it's hard to remember all this stuff. This is going to be a home and personal planner. So like anything to do with me, my boyfriend, the dogs, anything going on the farm with the cows or our goat, appointments, tracking stuff for anything to do with the house, chores, dogs getting groomed. My boyfriend's a professional dog groomer. Board dogs coming and going. So there's just so many different elements of stuff that I track in here. And this planner is freaking gorgeous. According to Allie, is the name sticker. And I'm just... Oh, so I have this in a classic and a mini size, but I decided not to use the mini version because I didn't want to overdo it. But I am using the classic. So there's 2 Januaries here, because this is actually from, this is a bookmark I'm using right now, but I'll probably change that to something else. This is a spread that I got from Amber Plans Her Day because I'm in her group, and this is what I requested for my birthday month. It's freaking gorgeous. Look at this. Oh my gosh. I'm obsessed. She put happy birthday to me, and my birthday's on the 21st. That's funny. So right now I do have her doing my monthlies. I might have her do something else moving forward but for me, I can decorate a monthly, but I kind of like having her do it because, not that I'm not good at it, but I just feel like I like to do the weekly sections because I have more versatility and more I can do with it, and like it's just nice to have her do it, which means I'll have some big monthlies that I'll either use for something else, or I'll just, have them to reuse and repurpose another way down the road. But I want to be able to use these dividers, dashboards again at some point too, because some of these can be framed. I wish they would put foil on every single one of them. Happy Planner, if you ever check out these types of videos, please put foil on every single divider. I mean, they're pretty, don't get me wrong, but look how the difference when it has the foil versus not foil. Like, look at it. Look how different this one would be if that had foil. Like, even the words. Because look at this. This is like the best divider they've ever made. It's got red foil, y'all, for December. I mean, that's just like out of this world. I love it. And it has deluxe metal discs. These silver ones. I didn't even think they were metal. They look so good. I thought they were fake, like fake plastic. But this is gorgeous. I love using a big planner for my home personal stuff because a lot of stuff happens throughout the year at any given time and day. I have a lot of different stuff to track and keep an eye on, so I want to have plenty of space to do that. All right, I can't show you much in this one. I'll probably change the discs, but it was kind of like a holiday planner, so I used red metal disc. But this is like my work planner, and work stuff is private, so I can't show you guys. I'm actually... Okay, so I gotta... There's not really much to show, actually. It's just a Skinny Classic that I'm using for work. This might upgrade, too, because, I mean, I have some room. Well, I don't need the weekends, because I don't work on the weekend, essentially, most of the time. So I decorate the weekend section, so I guess it's okay that it's a Skinny Classic. But for now, this is work. And I do love decorating Skinny Classic. I love the size, but I've noticed for a lot of things I'm doing, I just don't have enough room. Speaking of which, just did a video about this last night. I hope you go check it out. If you want to save money in 2022 and invest in yourself, please, please, please go check out my budget planner video that I posted last night, late last night. This budget planner I'm obsessed with. I absolutely love how I set it up. I love this cover. I'm not going to go into detail because I went through in a good amount of detail yesterday in the video, but in the video yesterday I had the red metal disc for the holiday, and I found some dark blue ones from a Disney planner I had, and it goes perfect. This is from a Happy Notes, the cover, and then I put According to Allie as my name sticker. This is the butterfly mini planner. I already said how I was going to use this, so like I said, please, please, please go watch that video if you want to save money in 2022. I am super excited about what I discussed, and there was a bunch of other kind of tips and tricks and ideas that I had, but this one is going to be like, I'm going to do, I am going to decorate it, so I'll do some plan with me's, but I am going to do updates too to show you guys how things are working for me that I mentioned in that video, so keep an eye out for that. I'm going to be doing plan with me's in a lot of different things. Okay, this is my Franken-planner. I have it on the red metal disc because I'm obsessed with them, although I kind of want to move it to like, oh, I'm going to change these to gold. I got some gold metal discs. So once I'm over the red, I'm going to change it to gold because I think the gold would go really good with this cover. I'm going to keep this cover and use it, even though it's like, looks like that. I don't know why, but I am obsessed with this cover. I love classic Disney. I'm actually looking for classic size, well, actually take that back. Any size guts for big, classic or mini in the classic Disney princesses, any layout. So if you have any that you want to get rid of, let me know because I'm interested. I actually just got some from a friend. She only had like 3 months, but I was like, I'll take it. So this is the other dashboard I mentioned that I had created by Live Love Posh. It's freaking gorgeous, and it has Creatively Lisa Marie on it. I'm going to get more of them because I love them. I want to get one for the social media planner that I showed you. And then when the other socials planner gets updated from the Erin Condren, I'll get one for that. And so I love being able to have that. And it looks so good with the disc and like on the front. I actually moved this. I changed this all around. And I'm going to change it again soon, actually. So this... I also have these that I had made by Mojo Jojo Plans. So these are some goals that I can write in for the year. And then I also had this created, first quarter wins, also from Mojo Jojo Plans, because I wanted to keep track of things like that. I got a 2022 calendar. And then I have the Disney Princesses. I have undated inserts that I got from my friend. And this is going to be my wellness planner, you know, / fitness and everything else that doesn't have to do with like the mood tracking, but like also a food log and steps and sleep and all that good stuff. I probably would track reading in here too, like not a book journal, but just like keeping track of different elements of reading, because I feel like that's important for wellness as well. And I love, oh, so this is a dashboard layout that she sent me. So I'm super excited to try that out. This will be my first time in a classic dashboard also, which I'm going to have 2 for 2022. I've had a dashboard for a mini size and a big size for a while now, and I've done some plan with me's in that, but this is my first time having the classic, which I'm excited about. So that's what this one is going to be. And then we go to Seasons of Color Classic Size. This is a name sticker from Martina Sticker Company. And this one is going to be for my small business for Creatively Lisa Marie. So I actually need to get some stickers that say Creatively Lisa Marie, but I figure I'll just make those because I have a Cricut and a silhouette. So I want to start making my own stickers here soon. But look how gorgeous that looks with the red disc. Oh my gosh, I love it. I'm going to add February, and I just took out the December stuff, so I'm going to add in tabs for February as well. So I'll be tracking anything to do with the... Oh, I'm trying to start a small business this year. Creatively Lisa Marie is like the brand that I'm building. Not sure if that's going to be the exact name, but more details to come about the small business that I want to launch, but this is going to be to track all of that. And then I have another dashboard layout. Oh, so this, sorry, the Seasons of Color is a vertical, so I can track different sections. And then we get into, oh, that's why I didn't look right. Okay, so this is another dashboard layout, and this is Spoonful of Faith classic size dashboard for 2022. It is freaking gorgeous. Name stickers from Karina Loves to Plan. I just, as soon as I saw this, I had to have the disc, I had to have the cover, and then when I saw the insides, I was like, oh my goodness, I love this name page. I mean, I love everything about it. I love everything about every planner I have, but this one is going to be super cool. Okay, so this is going to be my ideas brain dump planner, and like I said, it's a dashboard, so I come up with different ideas all the time, and I'm actually going to categorize them and come up with a key/legend of the different categories of ideas that I come up with, whether it be social media, if it's something personal, something for my home, any kind of projects, just anything I come up with, any ideas. I'm going to have different categories, and I'm going to have like a key code for the category. And then in the monthly, I'm going to list the key code acronym for the different areas of life that I had ideas for in that given day. And I just like tracking things, and like I said, seeing patterns and how my brain works, and I'm just curious to see like how many different ideas I have on a given day in different categories of my life, because I'm going to be 42 next month, and it's nice to know that my brain is still functioning enough to be able to do any of this. So that excites me, and I have so many different ideas rolling around in my head that I just want to document as much as I can while I can. So that's what this section is going to be for. So it's basically 3 sections. This was a color block I was using for wellness. So this is about to be done, and that's about to come out. And this whole section here is still part of the Christmas that I had set up. I did a holiday planner flip through, by the way, so you can go back to that video and see how this was set up for my holiday planner. But I took sections out, although I left this in because I love the way it looks. I love, love, love this note paper. I think I'm going to keep this in here indefinitely because it's gorgeous, and it looks so good with the red tips. Oh my gosh. And I just love all this holiday stuff, and you know, it's still winter, so, and I love how it goes with the blue. So that's my Franken-planner. I'm trying not to move through these too quick, but like I said, I didn't want this video to take too long. Alright, so, alright, I'm down to the last 2, folks. Alright, I've never done goal setting before, ever in my life, and I'm 41. And I'm diving in head first because, and I've been told not to do this, but I'm doing it anyway because apparently I think I'm a rebel according to the Gretchen Rubin types of, I forgot what the actual assessments were, but I guess it's types of learning or how you function in learning and whatnot. But I have 2 goal planners. This is Cultivate What Matters Power Sheets, and then I also got a flagship Moxie Life. I'm going to do a walkthrough of the prep. This is my word of the year. I'm doing Moxie. Name is from Karina Loves to Plan. I'm going to do a walkthrough of the prep work I did and show you guys in detail what I did. I don't think I have anything too personal in here as far as the prep work goes. So I was going to do, I am going to do a video of it, and then I'll probably do a walkthrough of some of this stuff that I set up. I haven't finished setting everything up yet. Like, I don't know how to do all this stuff yet because it's my first time. But I also signed up for different things to help me with this. And I'll, you know, update accordingly as it goes. There's not much to say about the goal planners because I'm going to be use it for tracking goals. I got to add my word of the year. My other word of the year is Lotus, which I actually got from... Oh, I can't get to it right now, can I? Shoot. No, that's too far down. I was going to show you how I came up with my other word, but my other word is Lotus, which I'll add here. And then I had some add-in stuff that was sent to me. And I got to actually tape these in. I'm going to do a walkthrough of this one and how I filled this one out too. My first time ever using Power Sheets, my first time using Moxie Life. Like, I have no idea what I'm doing, but I'm just going with the flow and trying the best I can. This is my vision board I created in the Power Sheets. I posted that in the Power Sheets group and on my Instagram page, which you can find me at Creatively Lisa Marie. And I'm Lisa Marie Gaddy on Facebook. And that is all the planners I am going to try and use. I didn't do a count, so I need to count how many that's going to be, and then I'll put it in the title. Thank you so much if you watched any of this. I don't know how many people are actually going to watch this all the way through, but if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Good luck in 2022. And like I said, if you want to learn how to save money in 2022, please, please, please go check out my budget planner video. Take care, folks. Bye.